Untying the thick hemp ropes from the wooden dock as the early morning fog rolls in. The salty harbor air fills my lungs, triggering an old familiar desire for adventure. We are launching our small wooden vessel into the unpredictable embrace of the ocean, leaving the safe, predictable coastlines of our hometown behind in the wake. The compass is set toward the unknown, where the horizon meets the edge of tomorrow. The sails catch the brisk morning wind, propelling us forward with sudden momentum. You are standing at the bow, your hair blowing wildly as you scan the blue expanse. We have no definitive guarantees of what lies beyond the safety of the bay, but the thrill of discovery is worth more than the security of a stagnant life. Every wave that crashes against the hull is a drumbeat celebrating our liberation. The sea is singing an ancient anthem of exploration to our brave spirits. The maritime currents are guiding our trajectory toward an unwritten destiny. Leave your anchors in the shallow water where the cautious people reside. We are sailing into the deep mysteries of the geographical map, navigating the turbulent waters to discover those beautiful distant shores, where the white sand meets the exotic foliage and the air tastes like freedom. We find our true identity in the spaces between the continents of the earth, no longer bound by the borders or the heavy restrictions of the old world. Two mariners chasing the sunrise until we drop anchor on those distant shores. Days blend into nights as we watch the sun submerge into the liquid horizon. Repeatedly, we navigate by the silver moonlight, sharing stories of historical explorers. The isolation of the open sea brings a profound clarity to our shared perspective. We don't need the validation of a crowd when we have the ocean as our witness. Your presence is the only anchor I require to feel completely safe in the tempest. Suddenly a flock of tropical birds appears overhead, chirping a welcoming melody, a sure indication that our nautical journey is nearing its grand destination. The silhouette of a magnificent new landmass appears through the afternoon mist. The emerald peaks of the mountains rise out of the water like welcoming monuments. We have successfully crossed the great divide, guided by nothing but faith and melody. The sea is singing an ancient anthem of exploration to our brave spirits. The maritime currents are guiding our trajectory toward an unwritten destiny. Leave your anchors in the shallow water where the cautious people reside. We are sailing into the deep mysteries of the geographical map, navigating the turbulent waters to discover those beautiful distant shores, where the white sand meets the exotic foliage and the air tastes like freedom. We find our true identity in the spaces between the continents of the earth, no longer bound by the borders or the heavy restrictions of the old world. Two mariners chasing the sunrise until we drop anchor on those distant shores. The journey was perilous, but the reward is grander than our wildest imaginations. We proved that our love has the structural integrity to survive the heaviest storms. Never allow the fear of deep water to keep you trapped on a familiar beach. The world is vast and filled with sanctuaries, waiting for the brave to claim them. We are the authors of an epic maritime voyage that will be told for generations. Distant shores, I can see the sand now. The journey is complete, we made it through. Step onto the beach with me, navigating the turbulent waters to discover those beautiful distant shores. Whoa, where the white sand meets the exotic foliage, and the air tastes like freedom. We find our true identity in the spaces between the continents of the earth, no longer bound by the borders or the heavy restrictions of the old world. Two mariners chasing the sunrise until we drop anchor on those distant shores. On these beautiful distant shores, our new life begins right here. Yeah, we are home. Escaping the concrete prison where the smoke chokes the afternoon breeze, seeking refuge beneath the ancient canopy of mossy willow trees, spreading an old wool blanket upon the lush emerald grass. The air tastes like damp pine and freedom after the storm passes. We left our digital tethers behind in the heavy city dust. Dandelions dance in the clearing, tossing seeds toward the afternoon sun. A hidden sanctuary protected by thick ivy walls and wild roses. Here time loses its tyrannical grip and simply floats away. We can listen to the ancient soil breathing beneath our bare feet. Every leaf tells a story of quiet resilience and natural grace. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration. Where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Robin redbreast build their intricate nests upon the sturdy oak branches, singing sweet lullabies to the slumbering wilderness around us. You are weaving a crown made of clover and wild daisies for my hair. Your smile is brighter than the sunbeams piercing through the foliage. We discovered a paradise that requires no admission or pretense. As shadows lengthen across the meadow, the fireflies begin their parade. Tiny lanterns illuminating the secret pathways of the forest floor. We talk about building a wooden castle clocks. The sanctuary feels more like home than any building ever could. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration. Where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Let the asphalt crack and the iron structures turn to rusty dust. We will remain rooted in the soil that gives us life and breath. No winter frost can destroy the seeds we bury deep in this ground. Love is a perennial flower that survives the harshest seasons. We belong to the wilderness, wild and beautifully untamed. Green garden, where the soul breathes free. No walls, just endless sky. Go with me, right here. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration. Where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Under the gentle shade, our green garden forever, where we belong. Neon signs flicker across the rain-slick city pavement tonight. Trudging through the bustling crowds with a guitar strapped to my back. Skyscrapers pierce the heavy clouds like giants made of glass and steel. Every alleyway hums with a strange electric frequency that pulls me in. I left my quiet hometown searching for something grander than fields. The subway rumbles beneath my feet, a steady pulse of human life. Posters on the concrete walls advertising dreams I wanna buy. Met a traveler from a distant land who told me stories of survival. We shared a cigarette under the awning while the deluge poured down. This concrete jungle has a way of making you feel alive and lost. Step out from the shadows into the middle of the crowded avenue. The Metropolitan Symphony is playing a tune just for us tonight. Throw your worries into the river and let the current take them away. We are on the verge of discovering something extraordinary, because these bright lights are guiding us through the dark urban maze. We find our rhythm where the concrete meets the endless sky. Shine a beacon for the wanderers who are searching for a home. We will ignite the evening with the passion in our veins. Lose yourself tonight beneath the spell of these magnificent bright lights. Midnight strikes, but the metropolis refuses to close its heavy eyes. Rooftop parties playing indie anthems that shake the brick foundations. I see a reflection of a dreamer staring back from the shop window, learning how to navigate the fast lanes without losing my direction. Every flashing billboard tells a story of ambition and desire. There's a quiet magic hidden behind the loud, chaotic facade. Small cafes serving black coffee to the poets who never sleep. We found a secret rooftop where the view stretches for miles and miles, looking down at the streaming traffic, black rivers of molten gold. This is the place where ordinary people become legends of the night. Step out from the shadows into the middle of the crowded avenue. The Metropolitan Symphony is playing a tune just for us tonight. Throw your worries into the river and let the current take them away. We are on the verge of discovering something extraordinary, because these bright lights are guiding us through the dark urban maze. We find our rhythm where the concrete meets the endless sky. Shine a beacon for the wanderers who are searching for a home. We will ignite the evening with the passion in our veins. Lose yourself tonight beneath the spell of these magnificent bright lights. Blinded by the glamour, we know exactly who we are. Two small voices screaming choruses against the roaring city traffic. They can try to dim our spark, but we possess an internal furnace. Keep moving forward, follow the luminescence of the grand design. The world is waiting for us to make our mark upon the stone. Bright lights illuminating the path. Don't close your eyes now, we are almost there. Look up, because these bright lights are guiding us through the dark urban maze. We find our rhythm where the concrete meets the endless sky. Shine a beacon for the wanderers who are searching for a home. We will ignite the evening with the passion in our veins. Lose yourself tonight beneath the spell of these magnificent bright lights. Magnificent bright lights. Waking up to the cheerful sound of sparrows chirping outside my bedroom window. The white curtains are dancing gently as the morning air rushes inside. Sipping cold lemonade on the porch while the world slowly wakes up. There's an undeniable lightness floating through the atmosphere today. Like all our heavy burdens were carried away while we slept soundly. Walking down to the sandy beach where the seagulls glide effortlessly. You are barefoot, carrying your canvas shoes by the leather laces. The tide is gently lapping against our ankles as we stroll along the shore. No schedules to keep, no corporate ladders left for us to climb. Just 12 hours of pure sunshine stretching out ahead of us. Feel the temperature rising as the midday sun reaches its peak. The ocean is calling us to dive into its cool sapphire depths. Throw your hands in the air and let the current lift your the coastline, blowing our worries out to open sea. Singing a carefree melody that echoes through the sun-drenched valley. We are floating on a cloud of absolute happiness and freedom today. Nothing can drag us down while we are sailing on this summer wind. We found a wooden shack serving fish tacos and ice-cold ginger ale, sitting under a striped umbrella, watching the surfers ride the swells. The scent of coconut, sunscreen and salty air is everywhere we look. You have a faint dusting of freckles appearing across your nose now. A beautiful map of all the sunny days we've spent together lately. As afternoon turns to evening, the bonfire pits begin to smoke. Strangers gathering around the flames, sharing guitars and old stories. We blend into the crowd, harmonizing with voices we just met tonight. The world feels smaller and much kinder when the weather is warm. Every soul is united by the simple joy of being alive right here. Feel the temperature rising as the midday sun reaches its peak. The ocean is calling us to dive into its cool sapphire depths. Throw your hands in the air and let the current lift your spirit. We are perfectly aligned with the rhythm of the season, carried away by the gentle embrace of this refreshing summer wind. It sweeps across the coastline, blowing our worries out to open sea. Singing a carefree melody that echoes through the sun-drenched valley. We are floating on a cloud of absolute happiness and freedom today. Nothing can drag us down while we are sailing on this summer wind. Tucked safely inside our chests, no winter blizzard can freeze the memories we created on this sand. We found the secret to eternal youth in the heat of July. Just open your sails and let the breeze guide your destiny. Summer wind, blow through my soul, my soul. Take the worries away, feel the breeze, or feel it now. Carried away by the gentle embrace of this refreshing summer wind. It sweeps across the coastline, blowing our worries out to open sea. Singing a carefree melody that echoes through the sun-drenched valley. We are floating on a cloud of absolute happiness and freedom today. Nothing can drag us down while we are sailing on this summer wind. Sailing on the summer wind, blowing all our worries away. Sweet summer wind. The world outside our bedroom window is screaming with chaotic noise tonight. Sirens blaring and thunder rumbling across the dark metropolitan skyline. But inside this candlelit room, the atmosphere is perfectly serene and still. I am watching the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you drift to sleep. Every breath you take is a beautiful poem that requires no complex translation. A slide under the heavy duvet and pull your fragile body closer to mine. Your skin is warm against the chilling breeze that slips through the window frame. There are no grand decorations or theatrical speeches needed between us now. The deep history of our love is written in the quiet spaces of our shared silence. A glance from across the room can communicate more than 1,000 textbooks. Let the storm rage outside and shake the foundations of the concrete city. We are safely anchored in a harbor that no tempest can ever disturb. Close your heavy eyes and let the rhythm of my heartbeat guide your dreams. We are speaking a language that only our two souls can comprehend. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has the superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known to the heavens above. You are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Morning light filters through the linen curtains, creating geometric shadows. You open your eyes and offer a sleepy smile that instantly melts my defense. You're leaning close, your lips brushing against the edge of my earlobe, speaking sweet absurdities that make me laugh before the coffee is brewed. These are the hidden treasures that make an ordinary life feel extraordinary. We spend the afternoon doing absolutely nothing but listening to old folk vinyls, holding hands on the velvet sofa while the rain continues to wash the streets. Your fingers trace the old scars on my knuckles with absolute tenderness, a silent validation that every painful trial was worth the journey to find you. We have cultivated a love that flourishes in the quietest corners of existence. Let the storm rage outside and shake the foundations of the concrete city. We are safely anchored in a harbor that no tempest can ever disturb. Close your heavy eyes and let the rhythm of my heartbeat guide your dreams. We are speaking a language that only our two souls can comprehend. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has a superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known to the heavens above. You are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Eventually lose their temporary power. Egos will crumble and grand monuments will turn back into nameless dust. But the quiet tenderness we share will outlast the vanity of the centuries. We are building an empire based on kindness and unspoken devotion. Speak to me, always in the tones of a gentle afternoon breeze. Soft whisper calming the storm inside. My beautiful piece, I am listening. Speak to me. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has the superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known to the heavens You are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Your beautiful soft whisper, guiding me home to you. So quiet and sweet. Climbing up the steep grassy hill just as the final purple daylight begins to dissipate. The small town below us turns into a miniature grid of blinking street lamps. We spread an old plaid blanket on the summit, defying the chilly evening air. The atmospheric pressure drops, but our spirits are rising with the darkness. We are waiting for the universe to put on its magnificent nocturnal exhibition. You point your finger toward the north, identifying the path of a satellite's transit. The vastness of the cosmos has a way of making our daily anxieties feel completely trivial. We are just two microscopic dreamers sitting on a spinning rock in the infinite void. Yet the love vibrating between us feels larger than the entire solar system tonight. No telescope can capture the magnitude of the connection we have cultivated out here. The dark sky is a deep canvas, waiting for the light show to commence. Throw your head back and let the cosmic energy wash over your face. We are disconnected from the mundane world and plugged into the eternal. The galaxy is preparing a spectacle intended solely for our eyes. Lying flat on our backs while we are chasing stars across the midnight sky, capturing the fleeting brilliance of shooting meteors before they fade away. We find our internal illumination where the galaxy meets our wildest imaginations. No earthly trophies can match the wealth of this breathtaking celestial experience. Two wanderers floating in the dark, forever chasing stars with open hearts. A brilliant flash of light streaks across the horizon, leaving a temporary silver trail. We both make a silent wish, keeping the secrets locked behind our smiles. You lean your head against my chest, listening to the rhythmic pulse of my life force. The temperature continues to plummet, but our shared warmth keeps the frost at bay. This hill becomes our private observatory, far removed from the commercial zones. We talk about the ancient travelers who navigated the oceans using these same coordinates. Thousands of years have passed, but the constellations remain absolutely constant. Just like the devotion we have anchored deep within the fabric of our souls. We don't need a map of the future when we have the structural stability in the present. Every twinkling light above us is a validation that our journey has a grand design. The dark sky is a deep canvas, waiting for the light show to commence. Throw your head back and let the cosmic energy wash over your face. We are disconnected from the mundane world and plugged into the eternal. The galaxy is preparing a spectacle intended solely for our eyes. Lying flat on our backs while we are chasing stars across the midnight sky, capturing the feeling majesty of what we witnessed on this mountain. We are children of the cosmos, bound by an everlasting cosmic alignment. Keep your eyes fixed on the heights, never settle for the shadows below. Chasing stars, illuminating the darkness, a million lights shining just for us. Look up, the universe is ours. Lying flat on our backs while we are chasing stars across the midnight sky, capturing the fleeting brilliance of shooting meteors before they fade away. We find our internal illumination, where the galaxy meets our wildest imaginations. No earthly trophies can match the wealth of this breathtaking celestial experience. Two wanderers floating in the dark, forever chasing stars with open hearts. Chasing these beautiful stars until the morning light arrives. Look at them shine. Spotted you standing near the bus stop during the morning rush hour, a vibrant splash of color against the dreary overcast November sky. You were shaking your umbrella, laughing at the stubborn raindrops. The distinctive canary outerwear made you look like a wandering sunbeam. I couldn't help but smile from across the crowded pedestrian crossing. We ended up sitting side by side on the damp upper deck of the vehicle, sharing a single pair of earphones, listening to old acoustic folk tunes. The windows fogged up as we talked about our favorite childhood books. Your laughter was a melody that immediately chased the winter chill away. I knew right then that ordinary Tuesdays would never be boring again. The wind can howl through the bare branches of the oak trees outside, but we have created our own little sanctuary of warmth right here. Let the frost cover the ground while we wrap ourselves in comfort. Nothing can bother us when we are together in our own world. Wrapped tightly inside your yellow coat, we defy the bitter winter cold, a beacon of pure happiness in a world that sometimes feels so gray. We will stroll through the park while the frozen leaves crunch beneath our boots, holding hands tightly, keeping the freezing weather completely at bay. Everything feels brighter when you are wearing that beautiful yellow coat. Months have passed, and that garment is still hanging behind the front door, a constant reminder of the day my universe completely shifted its axis. We took it on a road trip across the rugged northern coastlines last July, spreading it on the sand to watch the waves crash against the cliffs. It has collected stains from black coffee and memories of our travels. Sometimes when you are away, I wrap myself in its oversized fabric. It smells faintly of lavender perfume and rainy afternoon adventures, a protective shield against the loneliness that creeps in during the night. I can hear your voice whispering sweet nonsense through the stitches. It's more than just clothing, it's the armor that protects our love. The wind can howl through the bare branches of the oak trees outside, but we have created our own little sanctuary of warmth right here. Let the frost cover the ground while we wrap ourselves in comfort. Nothing can bother us when we are are together in our own world. Wrapped tightly inside your yellow coat, we defy the bitter winter cold. A beacon of pure happiness in a world that sometimes feels so gray. We will stroll through the park while the frozen leaves crunch beneath our boots, holding hands tightly, keeping the freezing weather completely at bay. Everything feels brighter when you are wearing that beautiful yellow coat. Fashion trends will change and old garments will eventually wither away, but the warmth we found in each other will outlast the passing seasons. Threads may fray at the edges, but our bond remains absolutely unbroken. You bring the sunshine wherever you decide to take your steps. My favorite color will always be the shade of your sweet embrace. That yellow coat, keeping us safe from the storm, bright as the morning sun. My favorite view in the entire world. Wrapped tightly inside your yellow coat, we defy the bitter winter cold. A beacon of pure happiness in a world that sometimes feels so gray. We will stroll through the park while the frozen leaves crunch beneath our boots, holding hands tightly, keeping the freezing weather completely at bay. Everything feels brighter when you are wearing that beautiful yellow coat. Beautiful yellow coat, keeping the winter cold away. Yes it does, yes it does. Dawn breaks over the sleepy fishing village as the fog begins to lift. The pier is empty except for the old wooden boat swaying in place. I can hear the rhythmic pulse of the Atlantic washing the shore clean. The salt air clears the confusion that lingered in my mind all night. A brand new canvas is stretching out across the eastern horizon. You walk down the wooden steps wearing an oversized woolen sweater, your bare feet leaving temporary impressions in the cold, damp sand. We don't need to speak because the silence holds all the answers today. The heavy burdens we carried yesterday are dissolving into the mist. The world is giving us a second chance to rewrite our history. Watch the sapphire water retreat to reveal a sparkling new path. The seagulls are waking up, welcoming the first rays of daylight. Shake off the exhaustion and leave your hesitations on the rocks. We are ready to receive whatever this day decides to bring. Washed clean by the powerful currents of this beautiful morning tide. It carries our past mistakes away into the deep forgotten ocean. The rising sun is illuminating a path toward a brighter destination. We are rising with the water, feeling alive and completely renewed. Everything is shifting for the better under this glorious morning tide. Fishermen are untying their nets, preparing for the daily journey. The engine hums create a comforting baseline against the crashing surf. We find a smooth piece of driftwood to sit on and watch the spectacle. The sunlight catches the crest of each wave, turning them to diamonds. It's a simple reminder that beauty always follows the darkest hours. I look at you and see a reflection of pure, unfiltered resilience. We survive the turbulent storms that threaten to tear our ship apart. Now the water is calm, acting as a mirror for our shared dreams. There is a profound peace settling over this rugged coastline now. We are anchored in a love that can withstand any seasonal change. Watch the sapphire water retreat to reveal a sparkling new path. The seagulls are waking up, welcoming the first rays of daylight. Shake off the exhaustion and leave your hesitations on the rocks. We are ready to receive whatever this day decides to bring. Washed clean by the powerful currents of this beautiful morning tide. It carries our past mistakes away into the deep, forgotten ocean. The rising sun is illuminating a path toward a brighter destination. We are rising with the water, feeling alive and completely renewed. Everything is shifting for the better under this glorious morning tide. Let the water rise and fall, we will remain steady on this shore. Our foundations are built on something deeper than shifting sands. Every sunrise brings a wave of grace to heal our broken pieces. We are moving forward, guided by the internal compass of hope. The future is as vast and beautiful as the sea before us. Morning tide, wash it all away. A new beginning starts right now. Feel the water at your feet. Washed clean by the powerful currents of this beautiful morning tide. It carries our past mistakes away into the deep, forgotten ocean. The rising sun is illuminating a path toward a brighter destination. We are rising with the water, feeling alive and completely renewed. Everything is shifting for the better under this glorious morning tide. Under the morning tide, a beautiful new day is here. Yeah, let the water roll in. Escaping the concrete prison where the smoke chokes the afternoon breeze, seeking refuge beneath the ancient canopy of mossy willow trees, spreading an old wool blanket upon the lush emerald grass. The air tastes like damp pine and freedom after the storm passes. We left our digital tethers behind in the heavy city dust. Dandelions dance in the clearing, tossing seeds toward the afternoon sun. A hidden sanctuary protected by thick ivy walls and wild roses. Here time loses its tyrannical grip and simply floats away. We can listen to the ancient soil breathing beneath our bare feet. Every leaf tells a story of quiet resilience and natural grace. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration. Where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Robin redbreast build their intricate nests upon the sturdy oak branches, singing sweet lullabies to the slumbering wilderness around us. You are weaving a crown made of clover and wild daisies for my hair. Your smile is brighter than the sunbeams piercing through the foliage. We discovered a paradise that requires no admission or pretense. As shadows lengthen across the meadow, the fireflies begin their parade, tiny lanterns illuminating the secret pathways of the forest floor. We talk about building a wooden cottage far away from the grid, where our days are measured by sunrises instead of artificial clocks. This sanctuary feels more like home than any building ever could. Watch the velvet butterflies glide across the blooming heather bushes. Nature is composing a silent masterpiece just for our eyes. Inhale the fragrance of damp soil and sweet jasmine blossoms. We are rediscovering the rhythm that our hearts almost forgot. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration, where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. This green garden. Let the asphalt crack and the iron structures turn to rusty dust. We will remain rooted in the soil that gives us life and breath. No winter frost can destroy the seeds we bury deep in this ground. Love is a perennial flower that survives the harshest seasons. We belong to the wilderness, wild and beautifully untamed. Green garden, where the soul breathes free. No walls, just endless sky. Grow with me right here. Deep inside this green garden, our weary spirits find complete restoration, where the wild orchids grow and the crystal stream washes our worries away. Sheltered from the chaotic noise of the demanding outside world, we plant our hopes in the fertile earth and watch them flourish, blossoming together under the gentle shade of this green garden. Under the gentle shade, a green garden forever, where we belong. Build a fragile kingdom out of folded sheets of parchment and ink, writing our deepest vulnerabilities across the margins of empty pages, hoping the structure would hold against the unpredictable storms outside. But paper is easily torn when the winds of disagreement begin to blow. We spend so much time worrying about the creases instead of the foundation. I found an old letter you wrote tucked inside the pages of my journal. The ink is faded slightly, but the emotion still cuts straight through me. We were so innocent, believing love could survive on sweet words alone. Now threatening to soak our creation. We are standing in the middle of a room filled with scattered memories. The structural integrity of our love is being tested by reality today. Words can be sharp enough to slash through the thinnest defenses we have, but we cannot allow the moisture of tears to dissolve what we made. We need to find a way to reinforce these delicate walls, trying to protect these fragile paper hearts from burning in the fire. We are susceptible to the slightest breeze, but we refuse to give up now. Handle each other with absolute care before the edges begin to fray completely. We can rewrite our story on stronger sheets if we work together, finding the strength to salvage the beautiful design of our paper hearts. Scars look like folds where we had to bend, but managed not to break entirely. Every crease tells a story of a conflict we managed to survive together. Origami swans resting on the mantelpiece, representing our silent hopes. We learned that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a form of art. It takes patience to reconstruct a masterpiece that has been crushed. Let's use our honesty as the adhesive to bind our fractured pieces back. No more hiding behind fictional characters or poetic metaphors tonight. I want the raw, unfiltered version of your soul. Even if it's messy, we can paint over the stains with forgiveness and brighter colors. A collage of resilience made from the remnants of our past mistakes. Structural integrity of our love is being tested by reality today. Words can be sharp enough to slash through the thinnest defenses we have, but we cannot allow the moisture of tears to dissolve what we made. We need to find a way to reinforce these delicate walls, trying to protect these fragile paper hearts from burning in the fire. We are susceptible to the slightest breeze, but we refuse to give up now. Handle each other with absolute care before the edges begin to fray completely. We can rewrite our story on stronger sheets if we work together, finding the strength to salvage the beautiful design of our paper hearts. Inevitably degrade, but our spirit is indestructible. Even if this entire house of cards collapses into a pile of dust, we possess the creative spark to rebuild something infinitely stronger. Love is the ink that never dries, carving permanent marks upon our souls. We are the authors of an enduring love that transcends the physical realm. Paper hearts, so easy to tear, but so beautiful to hold. Be gentle with me, my love. Trying to protect these fragile paper hearts from burning in the fire. We are susceptible to the slightest breeze, but we refuse to give up now. Handle each other with absolute care before the edges begin to fray completely. We can rewrite our story on stronger sheets if we work together, finding the strength to salvage the beautiful design of our paper hearts. Our beautiful paper hearts, handled with care. Rewrite the story. The world outside our bedroom window screaming with chaotic noise tonight. Sirens blaring and thunder rumbling across the dark metropolitan skyline. But inside this candlelit room, the atmosphere is perfectly serene and still. I am watching the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you drift to sleep. Every breath you take is a beautiful poem that requires no complex translation. I slide under the heavy duvet and pull your fragile body closer to mine. Your skin is warm against the chilling breeze that slips through the window frame. There are no grand declarations or theatrical speeches needed between us now. The deep history of our love is written in the quiet spaces of our shared silence. A glance from across the room can communicate more than 1,000 textbooks. Let the storm rage outside and shake the foundations of the concrete city. We are safely anchored in a harbor that no tempest can ever disturb. Close your heavy eyes and let the rhythm of my heartbeat guide your dreams. We are speaking a language that only our two souls can comprehend. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has the superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known. To the heavens above, you are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Morning light filters through the linen curtains, creating geometric shadows. You open your eyes and offer a sleepy smile that instantly melts my defense. You're leaning close, your lips brushing against the edge of my earlobe, speaking sweet absurdities that make me laugh before the coffee is brewed. These are the hidden treasures that make an ordinary life feel extraordinary. We spend the afternoon doing absolutely nothing but listening to old folk vinyls, holding hands on the velvet sofa while the rain continues to wash the streets. Your fingers trace the old scars on my knuckles with absolute tenderness, a silent validation that every painful trial was worth the journey to find you. We have cultivated a love that flourishes in the quietest corners of existence. Let the storm rage outside and shake the foundations of the concrete city. We are safely anchored in a harbor that no tempest can ever disturb. Close your heavy eyes and let the rhythm of my heartbeat guide your dreams. We are speaking a language that only our two souls can comprehend. Listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has the superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known. To the heavens above, you are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Nameless dust, but the quiet tenderness we share will outlast the vanity luxuries. We are building an empire based on kindness and unspoken devotion. Speak to me, always in the tones of a gentle afternoon breeze. Soft whisper calming the storm inside. My beautiful peace, I am listening. Speak to me, listening closely to the healing magic of your comforting soft whisper. It has the superpower to dismantle all my internal armor and heavy anxiety. A gentle breeze of reassurance in a universe that feels so loud and cold. We don't need to shout to make our presence known to the heavens above. You are my quiet sanctuary, guiding me home with your beautiful soft whisper. Your beautiful soft whisper, guiding me home to you. So quiet and sweet. Pulled an old denim trousers out from the bottom of the vintage wardrobe chest. They're frayed at the pockets and stained with memories of a wilder youth. The fabric is thinned out from all the miles we walked across the continent, but they still fit perfectly, like a reliable old friend who knows your flaws. There is a unique comfort in things that have survived the test of time. Lacing up my scuffed leather sneakers as I step out into the afternoon sunshine, meeting you at the local pub where the jukebox is playing a familiar anthem. You are wearing an identical indigo jacket that has seen better calendar years. We don't care about the latest glamorous fashion trends or luxury boutiques. We represent the beauty of simple things that grow richer as they age. The world is constantly rushing to buy the newest version of everything, but we are perfectly content with the classic rhythms of our own history. Grab your sunglasses because the daylight is brighter than a diamond ring. We are walking down the sidewalk with a confident stride today, strolling through the neighborhood in our comfortable faded jeans, living a high-quality life without spending a massive fortune in the process. We find our rhythm where the sidewalk matches our carefree attitude tonight. No pretension or expensive labels can replicate the authenticity we feel. Just two dreamers rocking the timeless style of our beautiful faded jeans. We spent the evening sitting on the brick steps of an old abandoned theater, sharing the bottle of cheap ginger wine while watching the street performers. You told me a story about how you got that small tear near the left knee, climbing over a fence to sneak into a music festival back in the summer of 18. Every single scratch on our clothing is a badge of a life fully lived. The cool evening breeze is blowing, but the durable denim keeps us safe. We watch the city transit buses roll past, illuminated by neon yellow signs. There is a profound sense of belonging that requires no financial validation. We have discovered that happiness is found in the threads of ordinary days. Our love is just like this fabric, growing softer and stronger with every wash. The world is constantly rushing to buy the newest version of everything, but we are perfectly content with the classic rhythms of our own history. Grab your sunglasses because the daylight is brighter than a diamond ring. We are walking down the sidewalk with a confident stride today, strolling through the neighborhood in our comfortable faded jeans, living a high quality life without spending a massive fortune in the process. We find our rhythm where the sidewalk matches our carefree attitude tonight. No pretension or expensive labels can replicate the authenticity we feel. Just two dreamers rocking the timeless style of our beautiful faded jeans. Shiny objects will lose their luster, and expensive silks will eventually tear, but a love built on genuine comfort will survive every shifting cultural trend. We don't need a red carpet to feel like the main characters of this story. Our legacy is woven from the simple cotton of honesty and shared laughter. Keep walking forward, proud of the miles we have accumulated together. Faded jeans worn out, but perfect, just like our beautiful story. Walking the miles with you, strolling through the neighborhood in our comfortable faded jeans, living a high quality life without spending a massive fortune in the process. We find our rhythm where the sidewalk matches our carefree attitude tonight. No pretension or expensive labels can replicate the authenticity we feel. Just two dreamers rocking the timeless style of our beautiful faded jeans. Whoa, worn out but staying strong. Yeah, we look good. Pulling old denim trousers out from the bottom of the vintage wardrobe chest. They're frayed at the pockets and stained with memories of a wilder youth. The fabric is thinned out from all the miles we walked across the continent, but they still fit perfectly, like a reliable old friend who knows your flaws. There is a unique comfort in things that have survived the test of time. Lacing up my scuffed leather sneakers as I step out into the afternoon sunshine, meeting you at the local pub where the jukebox. Unshackling my ankles from the heavy iron chains of societal expectations today. Tossing the rigid corporate guidelines into the roaring backyard bonfire pit. I wanna feel the raw texture of the unpaved earth beneath my bare soles. The open wilderness is sketching a map of unlimited potential across my imagination. We don't need a compass when our intuition is functioning with absolute clarity. The morning fog is lifting over the majestic valley as we lace up our hiking boots, packing nothing but an old canteen of water and a rusty six-string acoustic companion. The horizon doesn't possess any artificial fences or customs, checkpoints to slow our progress. We are the sovereigns of this uncharted territory, answering to no master or clock. Every breath of this mountain atmosphere expands the boundaries of our internal liberty. Listen to the canyon eagles screaming their anthems of independence into the wind. The rivers are carving new pathways through the ancient granite stone walls. Leave your hesitation on the threshold of the house you left behind. We are crossing the border into a life of pure exploration, leaping over the barricades of conformity to let our adventurous spirits roam free. Where the rolling hills cascade into the infinite expanse of the azure sky, we find our purpose in the rhythm of the migratory birds heading north. No longer trapped inside the digital webs or the fluorescent mazes of the town. Our destiny is written on the open road where we are destined to roam free. We pitched a canvas tent underneath the ancient boughs of a giant redwood tree, gathering dry twigs to start a modest fire as the twilight paints the sky violet. You were analyzing the constellations, tracing the celestial lines with a dirty finger. There is a profound wealth in having absolutely nothing except a peaceful conscience. The modern world can keep its luxury towers. We prefer this star-studded ceiling. The scent of pine needles and damp earth is the finest perfume we have ever encountered. We talk about the futility of chasing material trophies that eventually turn to dust. True abundance is measured by the depth of your breathing and the freedom of your steps. We have decoupled our happiness from the fluctuating charts of the financial markets. We are rich because we possess the keys to our own liberation. Listen to the canyon eagles screaming their anthems of independence into the wind. The rivers are carving new pathways through the ancient granite stone walls. Leave your hesitation on the threshold of the house you left behind. We are crossing the border into a life of pure exploration, leaping over the barricades of conformity to let our adventurous spirits roam free. Where the rolling hills cascade into the infinite expanse of the azure sky, we find our purpose in the rhythm of the migratory birds heading north. No longer trapped inside the digital webs or the fluorescent mazes of the town. Our destiny is written on the open road where we are destined to roam free. Of their predictable routines, they fear the individuals who can survive on nothing but melody and determination. But once you have tasted the sweet nectar of autonomy, there is no turning back. We are permanently addicted to the spaciousness of the untamed landscapes. Keep your stride long and your heart open to the voice of the wilderness.
Roam free,
past the borders of fear.
roam free,
The landscape is calling.
roam free.
Run with me, untamed, leaping over the barricades of conformity to let our adventurous spirits roam free. Where the rolling digital webs of the fluorescent mazes of the town. Our destiny is written on the open road where we are destined to roam free. Destined to roam free across the infinite expanse. Yeah, we are finally loose. These scuffed leather companions have been shielding my feet for over a decade now. They possess cracks in their hide that look like the canyons of the Western Territories. The rubber soles have worn down to a thin layer from all the miles of asphalt we conquered, but I refuse to replace them with a shiny new pair from the commercial boutiques. There is a profound history stitched into every wrinkle of this weathered leather. They remember the muddy piles of Glastonbury and the dusty trails of the Appalachian hills. They've been soaked in the salt water of Irish shores and scorched by the Texas sunbeams. You can tell the trajectory of a man's life by analyzing the wear on his footwear. We don't need a digital diary when our garments carry the physical evidence of our travels. Every scarf is a badge of honor representing a hazard we successfully navigated. The world is obsessed with pristine appearances and manufactured perfection today, but we find our dignity in the items that have been battered by the elements. Lace them up tight because there are still millions of miles left on our itinerary. We are stepping into the future with the stability of our past experience. Marching forward through the mud and the gravel in these reliable old boots. They have the durability to withstand whatever obstacles the road decides to throw. A testament to a lifestyle that values substance over the fleeting trends of glamour. We will keep walking until our legs grow weary and the sun sets on the horizon. There is an honest poetry in the rhythmic clatter of these beautiful old boots. You have a matching pair of brown ankle footwear that has seen an equal amount of adventure, stained with the red clay of the southern states and the dark soil of the northern woods. We look like a pair of wandering troubadours who have outlived our original timeline, but our stride is lighter than the billionaires riding in their insulated limousines. We feel every vibration of the earth, staying connected to the pulse of the terrain. We find an old tavern at the edge of the county. The floorboards covered in sawdust. Our footwear fits right in among the working class dreamers who gather here tonight. We order 2 pints of bitter ale and toast to the miles that are still stretching ahead. There is a unique security in knowing your equipment won't fail you when the storm arrives. Our love is constructed from the same durable material as this thick leather hide. The world is obsessed with pristine appearances and manufactured perfection today, but we find our dignity in the items that have been battered by the elements. Lace them up tight because there are still millions of miles left on our itinerary. We are stepping into the future with the stability of our past experience. Marching forward through the mud and the gravel in these reliable old boots. They have the durability to withstand whatever obstacles the road decides to throw. A testament to a lifestyle that values substance over the fleeting trends of glamour. We will keep walking until our legs grow weary and the sun sets on the horizon. There is an honest poetry in the rhythmic clatter of these beautiful old boots. Beautiful old boots. Yeah, let the rain saturate the leather. It only makes the material expand and adapt to life without friction is a life that never truly develops any distinctive character. We welcome the rough terrain because it proves the strength of our foundation. We are the authors of a journey that doesn't rely on smooth highways or shortcuts. Keep your feet firmly planted on the bedrock of honesty and perseverance. Old boots, keeping me steady on the path. Through the mud and the fire, we keep walking step by step. Hey! Marching forward through the mud and the gravel in these reliable old boots. They have the durability to withstand whatever obstacles the road decides to throw. A testament to a lifestyle that values substance over the fleeting trends of glamour. And we'll keep walking until our legs grow weary and the sun sets on the horizon. There is an honest poetry in the rhythmic clatter of these beautiful old boots. Hear these beautiful old boots taking me across the world. Yeah, walk on. They try to fence us in with their rigid societal rules and 5-year financial blueprints, telling us to compromise our artistic integrity for the sake of an orderly, predictable life. But our spirits were forged in the fires of nonconformity and creative independence. We packing our instruments into the back of a beaten-up van without a single regret, choosing the uncertainty of the open road over the security of a gilded cage. Sleeping under the canopy of a million stars in the middle of a desert canyon. Waking up with dust in our throats, but an unquenchable fire burning in our souls. We played our songs for crowds of strangers who became family by the end of the night. No corporate sponsorships or artificial marketing schemes needed to validate our craft. The raw energy of our music was enough to tear down the walls of skepticism. The cynics can predict our downfall from the safety of their comfortable armchairs, but they will never experience the thrill of leaping into the absolute unknown. Feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins as the stage lights ignite the arena. We are operating on a frequency that they can never hope to suppress, unleashing the untamed power of these passionate wild hearts tonight. We refuse to be domesticated by the expectations of a mundane generation, running through the fields of opportunity with the fierce desire for absolute freedom. They can try to break our stride, but we possess an infinite supply of resilience, forever dancing to the rhythm of our own drum, because we possess wild hearts. We stood on the edge of the white cliffs, watching the ocean churn below us, screaming our manifestos into the howling wind until our lungs were completely empty. There is a beautiful madness in refusing to accept the limitations others try to impose. Your eyes reflect the dangerous spark of a dreamer who will never be conquered. Together we form an unstoppable alliance against the forces of mediocrity. Let the passage of time collect wrinkles on our faces and dust on our leather jackets, but we will never allow our imagination to dry up or our passion to become routine. We will continue to write anthems that celebrate the rebels and the beautiful misfits, living each day as if it were the grand finale of an epic historical saga. Our legacy won't be measured by real estate, but by the inspiration we left behind. The cynics can predict our downfall from the safety of their comfortable armchairs, but they will never experience the thrill of leaping into the absolute unknown. Feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins as the stage lights ignite the arena. We are operating on a frequency that they can never hope to suppress, unleashing the untamed power of these passionate wild hearts tonight. We refuse to be domesticated by the expectations of a mundane generation, running through the fields of opportunity with a fierce desire for absolute freedom. They can try to break our stride, but we possess an infinite supply of resilience, forever dancing to the rhythm of our own drum. Because we possess wild hearts. The world needs the dreamers who aren't afraid to ignite a fire in the darkness, who challenge the status quo with nothing but a melody and an honest story. We will keep running, keep creating, keep loving without any artificial boundaries. Our journey is an ongoing testament to the power of the human spirit when liberated. Do not let them tame the beautiful chaos that makes you completely unique.
My heart,
They can never cage us,
born to run,
born to be free.
hear us.
Roar tonight, unleashing the untamed power of these passionate wild hearts tonight. We refuse to be domesticated by the expectations of a mundane generation, running through the fields of opportunity with a fierce desire for absolute freedom. They can try to break our stride, but we possess an infinite supply of resilience, forever dancing to the rhythm of our own drum. Because we possess wild hearts, these beautiful wild hearts, never gonna stop running, yeah. Wild hearts forever